Dude, there's a lot of Tokon footage that's out and about. I don't know if you guys were here when I was talking about it yesterday, but I got a chance to play the Evo build a little bit. Yeah, Max also uploaded some footage, I think basically the same kind of way, right? They were like, yo, you can play Magneto. Do you want to try some stuff? I played him for like 5 minutes against the other guy just standing there, basically me trying to training mode. And then I was like, all right, fuck it, let's rip it. So I can give you guys an idea about what Magneto does. Now, some cool stuff. We look at the music a little bit. You can scroll through them, and when you scroll through them, it plays like a preview. So lock in the team, play some Magneto. This is Magnetus. Fear of Magneto.
You are humanity perfected.
How's the audio?
Show you are nothing compared to Homo Superior.
What do you call me? Superior? Magnetus. The first thing that happens to me, I get fucking jumped in on and die. All right, my bad, bro. Ready to go. My bad. So the big thing about this character, I don't know how much you guys know about Magneto and like what he, dude. Bro. I don't know how much you guys know about Magneto and like what he does. I don't know how much people have explained, but the main thing that this character does is he's basically nothing like Magneto from Marvel vs. Capcom before. You know, in Marvel vs. Capcom, he is a mix-up, twerk on your forehead, multi-air dash, like all offense monster, right? He's like one of the most offensive fighting game characters of all time. This game is basically like if Arcsys didn't think about Marvel vs. Capcom and said like, what do these characters actually play like? What do they actually do in the comics? What's unique about them? So Magneto in this does not just fly on your forehead and do 12 overheads and instant cross-ups and mix-ups and lows and stuff. He shoots metal and controls metal and interacts with metal. And you may notice after he shoots his projectile, you see this red in the background here, these red like stripes. After the projectile explodes, on hit or on whiff, debris is created on the stage. This debris enhances his moves. If you do his super does more damage, the more debris that he has on the screen. He can also magnetize you, which is another effect that he gets off of a few things. Like he has a charged heavy that can do that. It's not like Tager magnetize. I know that's probably your first thought. It's basically just like a debuff that you give them that if you hit them with certain moves after, it gains enhanced effects. So the way he works is he like spits projectiles and like space control options at you with metal. And then if he does his fireball again with debris, his fireball is like insanely fast, and then that creates debris, and then he shoots another thing at you, and then that creates debris, and then he just like starts spitting and manipulating metal all over the screen, right? The other thing that he has is a command grab. He has a version that's like angled up to like grab you out of the air. He has one that's on the ground. He also has down plus like light or medium or heavy. The light version like hits right here, kind of close, like in the middle of the screen if you see where my cursor is. Then the medium one hits kind of like far like this. And then the EX one, the heavy version, hits like it's homing. And it magnetizes and pulls you in. He just starts vomiting metal on you on the screen and then beating your ass with it. Now, this is my, like, you have to remember, this is me playing Magneto for 3 minutes, right? So I'm, not as sharp on the character as perhaps someone would be with more time. I can cut some of my webcam off and show what you guys want to. But, you get the idea. So I'll hang out down here and we can watch some of the footage. But yeah, like I'm not as sharp on Magneto because he literally just happened, but I can give you guys some ideas. One thing that's really nice about this game is that the combos are really universal. So I had no training mode, I had like nothing fancy, but like you see, I get a hit with Magneto and his medium buttons are huge. And then I do quarter circle back, and then I do this move. This is quarter circle back M. Almost every character in the game, if you do quarter circle back plus light or medium, they do a special move, and that special move breaks the wall. That's like almost a universal rule. So like if you don't know what character you're playing and what you're doing, they all basically have a quarter circle back move that all works like that, right? So that's like how they all work. And then the other thing is the combos are so universal. Like I'm not doing any Magneto specific combo here. I'm basically just doing like normal B&Bs in the game. So I have no time on the character. I just do medium, heavy, down heavy, jump medium, J2H, right? And this is a universal combo that like every character in the game can do. And then call assist, and then 5H, 2H, air special move knocks him down. If I wanted to, I could have spent another assist here and then like wall broken and stuff, but I just decided to like keep the corner instead, So I just like made the choice to like end the combo and then do that. Another thing that's really cool is like when you start to spit these projectiles out, right? You shoot one, and then the second one is insanely fast because it uses the metal, and then it uses the metal again. You create metal again, and then it keeps doing that. You like shoot a projectile, creates metal, shoot a projectile, creates metal. Like you just keep on this loop of like create some metal, do a thing, create some metal, do a thing, and then you just like kill them, right? So all right, he's gonna die from the super. But That's like the nice thing about playing Magneto. Also, I tagged back in Magneto here so we can get more Magneto. His light version of his projectile shoots straight, and his medium version shoots diagonal. So if he's in the air, it's diagonal down. If he's on the ground, it's diagonal up. So that's like how you remember. And most projectiles in this game that are angled work that way. Basically, the light version shoots straight, the medium version shoots at an angle. And that's like a general rule. So that's just how this goes. This move breaks the wall from really far generally. It doesn't always break the wall, but yeah. Also, I use active tag here. This is something about the game that I think people they thought like might not exist anymore, but like you can active tag on whip still. I think people thought it wasn't a thing because of the way the character guide was like kind of framed. I don't know how to describe it, but like written. But it is definitely still a thing. You can still like active tag cancel on whip. It's also important to note that because like for some characters, or there's a situation that comes up later where I like get a punish on something that like I couldn't have punished without active tag. So like that is probably like a good example of like what you should watch out for. This character is really fast, by the way. You can't do it until the assist recovers on whiff or block. Yeah, but if you like call your assist and then they jump over it and they start running you down, you can just like mash tag during block stun. The assist after, when it's taggable or like after it whiffs or whatever, is invulnerable, which is pretty crazy. And I do use it. There's a time where I'm like, so there's a time where I'm Magneto and then like the enemy is Wolverine and like he's like doing a dive bomb on me and I just mash tag into my other character and then I just like completely evade it and then get a whiff punish. And like that's from like a fully invulnerable assist. The other thing about Magneto, I don't use it very much, but he has an air command normal that is very good, which is his air 6H. And his air 6H like basically stabilizes a lot of his routes. So he can do like jump H, air 6H, which is like this horizontal push move that has like quite a big hitbox. And then like after he does it, he can like combo with whatever he wants to do after. Basically, it is really nice. This is the EX move. It doesn't combo off this, but this is what it looks like. So this move is like a hitbox. When it gets hit, it pulls you in. So that's what that move looks like. Metallic Might. Dude, I just get hit by the fucking cutscene. I got hit by the fucking 4 minute. Play the fucking the Fatal Fury song. Yeah, the magnetized move is, I think, quite good. I didn't use it very much in the beginning because I didn't really like know how it worked. And then I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, look at right here. Mash tag, free whip. Look at this. That's not footsies? That's not neutral? I'm like in the corner. My assist completely whiffs. I'm mashing, belligerently mashing tag here. He does dive bomb on me. I swap into Shuri. Win the game, bro. Outplayed. So yeah, pretty good. Yeah, mag posing back there. He's just stanced up. They all have really cool win poses too. And Shuri's is dope, actually. I don't think I had seen hers and like heard it before I played it here. The main thing is like, I'm sure you guys all know, but like when you play it on a show floor, like let's say I play it at like Evo or something, or like Combo Breaker or whatever, like you can't really hear it that well because you like don't have headphones. You're on like a loud show floor, like you're playing with other people. So I like feel like a lot of the audio of this game, I like don't know what it sounds like because I'm so like, my only time playing it is playing it on like the Combo Breaker show floor for 10 minutes with no audio. You know what I mean? So you like are not used to like what it sounds like, and then you hear it and you're like, oh shit. I feel like meeting timing in this game is so weird. I'm just not used to it yet. Yeah, you just hear like a bunch of loud noises. You hear the stage, like you hear all this stuff. Also, despite Magneto feeling like he's a character that's supposed to be doing the zoning, I feel like I got shot by a lot. I tried to command grab there. I got shot by a lot of characters and I got rushed down by a lot of characters. I think Magneto's like pretty straightforward to play, but he's probably pretty hard to play well into like some kinds of characters, if that makes sense. Like I imagine he's like not easy to play into like characters that can quickly get on top of him. And then I think the same thing of like there's probably some other zoners who can deal with him well. That's the command grab. And I think I'm supposed to call an assist to combo off it, but dude, I can't meaty to save my life. I'm not trying. Living legend. I think they clash because projectile is another thing. The button layout? I think the button layout in this game is fine. It's not like, I don't think it's like very complicated. The thing about this game is like I'm so curious about how the offense and defense are gonna end up being. Mostly because the offense in the game is I did mag try jump right there. His try jump is not really like a offensive tool, I don't think. Besides like very specific heights. Like I think you have to get pretty high to get instant normals off of it. However, his air dash cross up, like air dash cross up JM, J6H and stuff, I think is like pretty good. This is his try jump. He can go, he has a try dash. It works in like every direction. He has flight as well. So he's like, he has decently good air mobility options still. Shout out to Wolverine armor. It's literally just the Bardock Lariat gut punch thing. Spend the super. This does more hits and damage if you have debris like on the screen, right? So that's another thing to keep in mind. Yeah, his air dash is like pretty decent for mobility still. You can like still use it to bait people and stuff. Like it's not so slow that you're like not gonna use it, I think. His medium buttons are insanely good. They are like really strong. I think people will be hitting them a lot, and I think you'll be surprised just how good they are. Like they are really strong. I think like once you hit them, you realize like he's got big fat fucking feet that do like 1,000,000 damage. This does so much, by the way, because I have all the debris on the stage. This is just a combo that like every character in the game can do. I've never played Magneto. It's a universal combo, right? 2M, 5M, air combo, spike him down, call my assist. Air combo, spike him down, call my assist, do my combo ender. This works for like every character in the game. If you replace literally every other character in the game and just replicated those inputs, it like works, right? So it's a nice thing about playing a game that has universal combo systems is like, you don't really have to like do that, you know? Yeah, it's also cool Flux because he has like nice utility in that his quarter circle back moves don't wall break airborne. They started to like design around that in like an interesting way. So like, you know, if Wolverine does his spin move, he can like do the spin and then he does a light follow-up and it spikes you down and then you can combo or super or whatever. And if he does the medium follow-up, it like breaks the wall or whatever, right? Shuri has that too. She has quarter circle back medium that like breaks the wall, but her light like spikes, it's like a low and it doesn't wall break. So they gave like some characters interesting like ways to basically like navigate around wall break or not, which I think is like really fun, you know? Yeah, I also feel like after I recorded, I like learned a bunch of cool new stuff about Magneto and I like never got to it. I was like, oh man. Because like afterwards they like showed me some other mag stuff and then they were just like, what do you think about the build? What do you think about mag? And I was like, mag's so cool. And I was like, damn it, I wish I knew all this later. You know, which is cool. But he's also has a lot of unique combo moves and stuff, like his charge H with magnetize, right? Same thing with Black Panther. Like Shuri has a bunch of really interesting, her 5H when charged gives you tumble. So she can just like tumble you and then she gets to like do whatever she wants after. And like that is like, I think unique and pretty powerful, to be honest. To, like have tumble state like that she can just activate on a normal. And like she can get a lot of extended juggles and stuff off of it in the corner. But like obviously you need training mode time to mess with all that, and like we just don't have training mode time. So I like saw it in the dev footage after I played and I was like, what the hell? You know, I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. I was like, I don't know you could do all that. Oh my god, I got crossed up by that dive bomb. Shout out to Wolverine, bro. Oh, it might jam with no. Tumble is a really powerful save for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of times you get access to it via assist, right? So that's like a pretty big one. The biggest thing about this game is I think all the system changes to this game are like really good. The one thing about playing this game still is, man, you know, playing this game at like this build, right, this Evo build, and then going back to 2xKO after, 2xKO has much better, I think, much more fluid feeling grounded movement and much more fluid feeling air movement. But what's it called? The system changes in this game make moving around and calling assists feel so much better. Like like just moving around the screen and playing this version of the game compared to before, it's like night and day. Like I cannot describe to you how much better like moving and playing the game feels in this version with the new assist changes and stuff like that. The biggest things about this game that I'm still like not sold on yet, that I'm like, I have to get used to, and I was talking to Cloud about this actually. You can't call assists for a while after you block, which is a little annoying. So if you're blocking Like a character that's doing like fireball, 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 fireball. Like you can't call an assist. You're just stuck at full screen like with no help. In like a normal versus game, if I block a projectile, I would call my assist and dash jump. That would like give you space, and then your assist can clear the fireball with their own fireball, and then you can like take some space and like do some stuff. But you can't really do that in this game because of that. So that's one thing. Also, I think the air movement is a little slow compared to like something like 2XKO, what's it called? Like obviously Marvel 3, but you know, that's not happening. Yeah, projectiles also you can call assists and stuff and confirm off of them very easily. It is definitely not hard to get extensions and stuff off of them. The wisdom of Wakanda. This character is really fast, by the way. There's like a sequence of air, like I do air dash H, and like this character's air dash is fucking ham. Her jump H is humongous. Like it is crazy how big it is. She has like a really big ass jump H. The extra meter. Her extra meter is for her command dash. She can dash in like any direction basically if she hits unique. And she builds it, that meter builds up and then gives her like the dash. That's like how it works when she hits you. The all black team. Dude, when I saw on Twitter like the tweets that were like, this is the black delegation, the all black team in Marvel Tokon. It's like Black Panther, Blade, Storm, Magneto. And I was like, you know what, I don't have the jurisdiction to argue it, but it looks right to me. Like you know. Magneto got traded. You can't stop me. They're just like, yeah, we'll be taking Magneto now. I'm like, all right. I tried to air throw there. I remember that. I could tell by the way I moved right there. Do you see the hitbox on that? Like, dude, look at her JH. Look, jump, forward you in the air. This is her command dash. Nero splat. Look at this. This shit is huge. She is really tricky to deal with, I think. She's a pretty pesky character. I really like her. I think she might be the most fun character, I think, in the build so far. I stand and you fall. This outcome is self-explanatory. Her win pose is tight. She hits the fucking Tokon forever. Oh shit. I think she may be the most fun character in this build. There's some really good footage of her later as well. Oh, this is something cool. They're showing like you can change the order of your team on here, and like you can swap your order without going back to character select, which is cool. Yeah, that's something they had in the other builds and stuff as well, but cool in case you didn't know. This Spider-Man character, I feel like J. Jonah Jameson, dude. This Spider-Man character is a menace. I'm trying to zone his ass, and he just fucking goes, and then I'm just dead. Like that shit. Dude, he's still a menace. I love him though. I think he's so fun in this game. I mean, I love Spider-Man, and he has been bad in versus games for like legitimately 30 years. So it's probably about time that he's good, to be honest with you. He's legit been bad in Marvel in like versus games since like before I was born, I think, to be honest with you. Like the last time he was good was like Marvel superheroes. He's bad in fucking Marvel 2, Marvel 3, MVCI, like. Yeah, he does 1,000,000 damage. He has really evasive air stuff. Like he's. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do like 5M, but I like blocked and then I went forward and I did Corsica on accident. Or 5L, whatever, from the Spear Toss. That's a punish. A lot of the moves, and that's another thing. I think staggering is hard in this game. A lot of the normals are legit just unsafe on block. And if you don't have an assist or like a safe special cancel, I think you just perish. I don't know how good like staggering or just like dashing up and using buttons are in this game because of that. I think you like kind of need stuff. Like if you just do a medium on block, I think you're just like unsafe normally, which is crazy. Like dashing up and doing stand medium and then you're just punishable on block is like, what? I hit JTH cross up there because I played 2XKO. That was my brain. I should just hit jump heavy on Shuri. That was my fault. Yeah, I think staggering is like, it doesn't seem that strong to me in this game. I think the offense comes from like calling your assist on block, doing something with your main character, and then tagging, basically. Also, yeah, I could like not zone the Spider-Man character, which probably does not surprise you. If there's a character that should be fast enough to get in on a zoner, it's probably Spider-Man. I basically immediately gave up. I was like, all right, bro, I'm putting Shuri back in. I was like, this is the nice thing about playing multiple characters, though, right? It's like I basically was like, dude, I don't think I'm fighting Spider-Man with Magneto. I think I'm getting out of here. I was like, I think I'm out of here, you know? Bro, I'm getting fucking shot. Yeah, I mean, you have 4 characters on your team, you know? What are the odds that all 4 of your characters have like a bad matchup into some character? Probably not high, right? I also was like trying to play the new characters, so I'm trying to mostly play, like my other 2 characters are Spider-Man and Wolverine. And I'm trying basically not to play them. I'm basically just like, you know, I'm playing what's it called, Black Panther and Magneto because they're new, dude. This fucking webs it. I can't wait to play Spider-Man online. What's the advantage to breaking the wall when your whole team is unlocked? So you get a hard knockdown, so you can dash up and do your offense. And the other thing is you get one of your assists back, your like team assists back. And assists cost nothing to call in neutral, but to call them in combos costs 1 of the green pips. So, for example, this combo, like if you think about it like this, right? Like I get this hit in the corner. If I spend my assist, right? Like let's say I spend my assist to extend here, which I do. And I like dash up and do this wall break. I spent 1 pip, look at Spider-Man's face. I spent 1 of my like assist meters to do like a combo. And then afterwards, I gain a hard knockdown and 1 of my resources back. Like I get to dash up and do pressure after, you know? So like I basically am taking a free hard knockdown that costs me no resource because it builds back the resource I spent. So like, you know, it's pretty good, I think. Not supposed to be jump am. Doing up forward in this game and getting core circle on accident happens to me constantly, by the way. I don't know if anybody else who's played this game has that, but basically every time I like do up forward and do that, it like happens to me. Uses my assist as bait epically. Baits his ass out. I should have just canceled in a super there. I don't think her damage is lower or anything. Let's talk about cross up JH. Douche. You see this? Douche. I think Captain America in this game, to me, feels insane. But I think like the reason, like, you know, he's maybe not the most exciting character for some people to want to pick naturally in the beginning, but I think he's legit insane. His shield is crazy. His normals are crazy. He has overhead and low special moves. Like he's just absurd. Like I don't know. He seems crazy to me. Like I would be shocked if he's bad. I don't know. He looked scary. Only Sajam will be looking at Captain America after new characters like this. Bro, he's not on the list. I don't even plan to play him. I'm playing Black Panther and Magneto. But I'm telling you the truth, which is this fucking fat chud is running up to me and going, America, and just fucking beating my ass. Right there, I tried to do 2H and I got quarter circle again. That shit keeps happening to me. Dude, he's this big fat fucking chud and he's just running up on me and like killing me. I dropped it. Then I mashed level 3 here because I'm like, oh, let me do my invincible level 3 to beat his ass when he cancels. And I forgot her level 3 is the fucking install, man. I tried to mash super on his ass and I was like, oh man, I fucking forgot my level 3 is an install, which gives me infinite air dashes. So I was like, let me try that. And then I just get it. The install, while you have it, gives her infinite pips to do air dashes. Nah, Cap is cool in this game. He's cool. I have no problem with how Cap works in this game. I think he's pretty dope. No, I'm fighting in person. This is an Arcsys, or not. It's actually someone who works at Sony. But I'm fighting a dev. And it's not even like, oh, I'm fighting like the battle director. I just like, I'm fighting a dev. I won't name who it is, but I'm fighting someone. And it's basically just like someone who was like, dope, dude, I'm down to game. You want a game? You know what's funny? When they brought the build over, I was like, listen, I'm going to come play like this game. like you guys are gonna like bring this build that's going to Evo for me. That's very nice of you. Do you need to work during it? Like what's the, and they were like, nah man, I'm trying to play. Like you trying to play, you need someone to fight? And I was like, dude, hell yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Like I thought like, oh, maybe I'll have to fight CPU battles or something. But the dev was like, dude, this is an excuse for me to just fucking sit here and hit some buttons. Are you trying to play or what? And I was like, yes sir, let's do it. So yeah, this is another dev, and he just basically picked characters I wasn't playing. So Magneto is not jump cancelable on that normal I hit. I don't know what normal it was, but you have to like do 2H instead, which is like very awkward. That's something I had to get used to. Yeah, it basically was like, dude, the longer you stay here and play, like the better it is for me because I get to just sit here and play the game. And I was like, you're so right. Yeah, that normal is not jump cancelable. It's very odd to get used to, but I did get used to it. Metallic Might. Dude, I got shot. Got a new kitten today. Are they supposed to yap this much? Yeah, they tend to yap. Man, Spider-Man looks so awesome.
Snick time. Eric. Round 3.
Eric. This shit seems pretty good. I haven't used this a single time so far, by the way. And the minute I did it like 3 times in a row, I was like, this is pretty good. My bad. I should have been doing this the literal entire time. Yeah, the characters in this game talk a lot. They have a lot of like voice lines to each other and stuff that I'd never noticed before. I think because I was always playing this on the show floor with like no audio. So it's like I'm not used to hearing how much they yap. But like every character has lines and shit they say to each other. Like they're like, Eric, to you, and then he's just like, I'm on your side this time, bub. Like they all say shit when they come in. They always have some shit to say. Yeah, there's only 1 health bar in this game. Dude, that's so hard to confirm off of. I like missed that so many times. This is Magneto theme as well. I think the themes, it depends. Some characters are like, they all are really different. Like, I feel like there's like 12 different genres of like stuff in this game, to be honest. Like Penny's song is insane. I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's so much different than everything else in the game. Take this. Yeah, they talk a lot. Spidey theme's best theme. They ought to beat your ass, bro. I feel like this is impossible in this game. Does everybody else feel this way? Is like when you call an assist, trying to like dash up and do pressure after feels impossible. I'm like so, it's like I feel like I'm so minus. Maybe I need to call the regular assist instead of the universal tackle assist. I'm like not used to that. Maybe I should just call his forward assist instead. Like, I think it's one of those things that with training mode time is probably pretty easy to solve, but yeah, without training mode time, it's like, it's definitely, it takes some practice for sure. Yeah, the lariat assist does not seem good. I think if I called forward assist, it'd be better for block stun, but it's just one of those things that like my hands aren't used to, so. Leave it to me. This character is so fun. And then I think after this we swap. Okay, so we swap and then we also change our theme as well. So we listen to the Penny theme and we go to the nighttime stage. This is the Penny theme, by the way.
Hey, how about us not fighting and finishing this peacefully?
Sounds great. I accept your surrender.
It's insane.
Did you put it in writing?
I can't believe this is a real song in the game.
Brace yourself.
This stage is awesome, by the way. So I played a little bit of like Spider-Man and Wolverine here. I basically was like, well, I played some Panther, I played some Mag, let's try some other stuff. It takes me like 2 minutes to remember how to play Spider-Man and then I hit the loops again. But like, I just like did not recall what he did. And then I played some Wolverine as well, same thing. Cause I haven't played Spider-Man since the beta. When was that? That was like, I couldn't remember how his web worked either. It took me it took me like 2 minutes to remember like, oh yeah, straight web, diagonal web, 5U, quarter circle back M, and it started coming back to my hands. And also HH, I forgot about that as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's right. I haven't like played the character for 6 months or played the game really since then either. And Wolverine was like me playing at the Arcsys office for 30 minutes or whatever, so it had to come back to my brain. Yeah, if you hit both characters, they do additional damage. Yeah, and it's one shared life bar, so like anytime your assist gets hit, it's damage on the same life bar basically. It's the jump cancel button in this game. You mean like what button do you cancel in a jump? I mean, you can do 2H, you can do your 5M as well. Try to overhead there, and I got armored. Do you hear the noise of that shield on blocking? Like, doom, doom, freedom! Like, that shit was so loud. That shit is so like, just douche, douche. He's just fucking punching my ass. Same moves do less damage. Yeah, I think people will like come up with a lot better combos after time, to be honest with you. I needed to use 5U there to like stabilize that combo. I just didn't remember. It's been a while. I also forgot that he can spike there or wall break. I wanted to wall break and I forgot which one wall break. Overhead. Overhead that you can combo off of alone, by the way. This character is very hard to deal with. I think he just like sticks to you and he's really annoying. I missed this extension, but it would have killed. I think like a lot of the times, especially once you have multiple assists, you can like hit someone, do 40%, like break the wall, get your resources back, and then like hard knock them down and then like hit them and then probably kill them again. If you don't have to spend a lot of assist resources on block, is the big thing. Like a lot of the characters do like pretty high damage, especially with super. And a lot of the characters are like if you get the hit, you just like explode someone. They just die. Like this is a very basic combo that does like 40% with 1 assist or whatever. And I like imagine with actual optimization with the character and like using EX moves, I probably could have killed. 2H my overhead. Dude. I'm surprised that hit me also, the down assist there. Here it comes. Dude, Steve Blum did such a good job. Man, Wolverine is... I can't believe he's not the Wolverine in the game. I guess they wanted to go something completely different for the Wolverine game, but he's awesome in this game. This game's voice actors are really just like a lot of awesome choices. Like they really just were like, yeah, dude, let's fucking just grab all these like iconic and new actually. They have like a bit of both voice actors to like get on here and like do this, and like it's fucking rad. Also, I forgot how to do this at first. I did the spin, the flip instead. I forgot that it's force record. Look at this. Call this spider shoot. I remember how to do the combo.
At any time.
I think there's 10 languages in the game, right? If I'm not mistaken. Which is pretty crazy. I keep forgetting to do the U follow up at the end of that to like get the actual particular rate. What happens when the last time you played this character was like 4 months ago for 10 minutes. Yeah, if what's it called? They showed the voice actors at the end of the character guides. That there's like 10 or something like that. It's insane. So about combo variety, part of the reason the combos all look very samey is that no one has access to any training mode at all. So basically everybody's doing like universal combos because like character specific combos, while they do exist, are hard to find without like dedicated training mode time. So everybody's just doing basically the most straightforward like version of like the generic combos that they can go for. So that's like basically why. Also, I cheated a little fireball behind Magneto there. You saw that? So I tried to put the portal out on the ground and teleport through, right? I'm like, let me just teleport in. I'm like, oh, he's throwing shit at me on the ground. Let me just put the portal in the air, shoot the fireball through the portal behind, and then I shoot this, and then I call the assist, tag him in. You know what I'm saying? Go the overhead. Like you gotta be creative. It's the big year 2026. We can't just be doing the most obvious shit. You gotta trick their asses. You know what I mean? You gotta be thinking with portals.
Brace yourself.
But yeah, I think there's a lot of combo variety per character. Like almost every character has unique combos that are pertain to their special move and what their extensions are capable of. The reason you don't see them is just because there's no training mode. So the only like combos that people know are like stuff from the betas and stuff. So, you know, I would say like I wouldn't worry about like what combo variety is gonna look like that much until we get the new beta. And then we'll have like an idea about how combo variety will actually be, and then we'll like we can make a choice then probably. Unlock my whole team in the first round. I didn't get my assist, but getting the whole squad around one was fucking awesome.
I am ready.
I think the stage is incredible. It is very cool looking, and they did a really good job with the stage.
Help's on the way.
It like looks amazing. Yeah, every tag game has universal combos. Like, okay, and if you play 2xKO and you boot up and you do like medium heavy launcher, medium heavy special super, like that work, you can do that with every character in the game, right? But then every character also has their own unique combos that like they're capable of doing as well, right? So like I wouldn't be like, oh no, like every character can only do insert this here. Like, you know, it's like you're just looking at people who don't have access to. Dude, I'm getting fucking blasted by this shield. You're dealing with people who are like, you know, they have very limited training time on the game, so it's hard to like come up with good stuff when you have such limited access to practice, you know. The fucking shield, man. And also the second hit on the super. The first time you block a super in a fighting game, what's it called? You don't know how many hits it is and you just die. That's the classic, dude. Take this. There's the Berserker Rage. I finally remembered. That's the Wolverine, bro. This character is really funny. I could have DH'd and killed, but... Get up. But you hate the damage numbers on the health bar? I think it's fine. But I see what you're saying, but... I think when you see this game in person, yeah, you just appreciate how incredible it looks. I think it's the best presentation for a fighting game ever. Like, I think maybe, I've heard people say they think Strive looks better, and I could see that. I could accept that Strive is like a better looking game than some people. But like, when it comes to like the overall package of the game and how everything fits together, I think this game is the best.
Now that's what I call a fatal attraction.
Like, you could say like, oh, I think the way Wolverine looks in this game is not as good as like the highest fidelity model in Guilty Gear Strive or something, right? And I could agree. Like, I think that maybe Strive characters look a little bit better. The overall presentation of like the comic book, the stages, like how everything looks, like I don't know. I think this game is the best presentation of any fighting game, basically. I could see it. I think Grand Blue has like a better visual package together than Strive. Strive feels a little discombobulated sometimes because their UI and shit is all weird. But this game has like a really clean looking like UI plus the characters plus the presentation of all the comic booky stuff looks really amazing, and like the menus, the music, like everything about it feels more cohesive than Strive to me. And then I think the characters and stuff and the supers look amazing. I also think it's just so much more fun now than the last time I played it. I think before I like just preferred 2xKO's gameplay straight up. I was like, 2xKO is just so much more fun that like it's hard to be excited. There are still things about it that I'm like, I wish it wasn't that way. But I'm having enough fun that I can look past the stuff that I dislike, and I'm like, hell yeah. What do I dislike? So let's start with things that I know, and then we'll work into things that I'm thinking about. So things that we know. When you block in this game and you try to call an assist, there's like a lockout period. So like if I block a projectile and then I don't want to get hit by another projectile, so I want to call my projectile assist to beat their projectile so I can run in. You like can't do that. It feels very clunky because like I don't know why I'm locked out of calling my assist after blocking, because I just want my assist to come out to help me to navigate the screen. The other thing I think that I don't like about the system of the game is I think like assists for creating offense feel, at least the lariat assist, which I just talked about, feel like pretty whack for getting any offense on block. Like you call your lariat assist and it feels like you're like +2. You just don't have time to like dash up and like do a lot of real stuff. I don't know if it's like a you got to get used to it kind of thing or what. I think you probably have to call your other assist, which you didn't used to be able to do. They like changed it. They fixed that. So the other thing that I think is like pretty crazy is that the assists become invincible when they're taggable. I'm like not really sure exactly why they want that. It's pretty ham to like call your assists and then the recovery of the assists where they like are taggable, they become invulnerable. Like you can't hit them. They just are taggable during that state. That is very odd. I can only imagine that that's going to lead to some frustrating scenarios, but like, you know, maybe I'm wrong and it's like totally chill. Another thing, I think the movement in this game is a lot more stiff than other versus games, especially the air movement. It does not feel as good as like 2XKO as an example, or like obviously Marvel 3. The characters are a little slow. Normals and stuff on block are really bad. Like a lot of characters, if you do like a medium, they're just like punishable on block. I don't know that every character has like good bailouts to do on block without an assist either. I wonder what like stagger pressure is going to be like, which leads me to my next point. I don't know how offense and defense are going to be in this game. I worry a little bit about that. We have to see what like all the characters mix-ups and like offense are like. The game's defensive mechanics are like pretty non-existent almost, right? There's like no generic push block. There's like a counter you can do, and then on block there's like a guard cancel you can do. And neither seem like really strong because like the guard cancel is reactable and the armor move is like kind of finicky. I don't know how powerful it's actually going to be. So there's not a lot of defensive mechanics in the game. I do wonder if it matters because I don't know that like block pressure or like offense looks so crazy that you need like really powerful defense for it. I wonder if mix-ups per character are strong. If I make it in on block, what does my character get as like an offensive mix-up? You know, like do I have like a mix-up that is like so real that you just have to eat shit every time, or is it just not there? Like how do I, what can I create with it? And that's the kind of stuff that you need like training mode time to solve. The air dashes are really slow, so it has to be like falling mix-up or falling air dash, or a character's universal, like a built-in mix-up, like baked in stuff, like overheads or lows, or yeah, like I don't think there's high crosser protection in the game, right? So if you have a teleport, doing teleport plus stuff seems good. If they're blockable on reaction, like I don't really know where the mix-up is gonna come from for some characters. I hope the offense is good. I really don't want this game to come out and then like when I make you block, I like don't have a mix-up. That would be devastating to me. You know what I mean? If you do the guard cancel option, like you block and you do the defensive mechanic, and then they counter your defensive mechanic, you lose access to like all your meters and your guys. You like get, it's not burnout in Street Fighter, but it's like something similar. You become disassembled. I don't know the term. I'm a little worried that if I make contact and block, the game doesn't have offense, but I only don't know because there's no way to know. Like you can't test. So as long as there's real offense, which again, no one knows. As long as the offense is good, I think I'm chilling. The answer just has to be, is it strong enough to hit someone consistently who has good defense? But I have no answer. So like, I'm not that concerned. Okay, yeah. Shall we watch the other footage? There is more. There's more Tokon footage than this. Arcsys sent over footage that GameSpot put up some of it. They didn't put up the whole thing. These are mostly focused on Black Panther and Magneto, which are obviously the two newest playable characters in this version.
So you stand against Wakanda.
I assume this will be the beta build, right?
Very well. If you insist on fighting me, I shall crush you.
Dude. She uses the charge also. Maybe I should have been using that more. It's fully armored, and while you do it, you gain pips, which is like, I think quite strong. Like, I think that's like something that I gotta mess with quite a bit. Magneto though, like he really is hard to deal with in terms of like when he gets going. I think like basically if he gets a projectile out, he just starts vomiting projectiles at you and it seems very hard to deal with. That is also very strong. She can do the spear throw and then afterwards do the fucking U, and she just like dashes in on your ass, and like it's, yeah, that's fast fall. But I don't think the fast fall mix-up looks that scary off of a jump in. I think it looks pretty scary when she like is in the air and hasn't committed and then fast falls. That seems like the scariest thing. Pulls you in, get a combo off of it. Yeah, that's his down move. So that's like down light or down medium for Magneto. It's a pretty scary move to deal with. It's plus it pulls you in and then he gets to beat your ass after, and he gets a combo on hit.
Shuri, I'm all set to go.
Dude, you hear how they all have lines? Like they all talk to each other. Like when a character comes out, they say some shit. They're like, Shuri, I'm here now. What's up? Yeah, this game comes out August 6th. Look at this. Okay, this is character specific combo, by the way. So remember I was just doing like the generic combo, right? Let's see here. He like gets the hit. What's his combo looking like? He does core circle back M, call assist, 2H, air. This is like air jump heavy. And then he does, this is the command grab, right? And then he shoots fireball after. And then this gives a combo, a little ground bounce, J2H. Yeah, he could have got even more off that. It was like 40%. He has a charge heavy that also magnetizes you. Yeah, this is infinite air dash during this as well. This is what she gains during her install. So like right now, until that meter in the bottom left runs out, she can just keep doing her dash like this. You can just do spear throw, dash. And then fast fall mix like that. So her install is very scary because it basically makes her able to cancel everything she does and gain... Yeah, I mean... And then this is the super she gets when she's in the install. Like LMH spear throw dash is very good. Even when you don't have install, if you just have one pip, you can always do it.
I suppose I need to keep looking.
Yeah, she is sick as fuck. Wait, this doesn't have music. I just realized. I just realized that there's no music going in this. Yeah, that is her like charged H or whatever I think it is. Or not charge H, but charge... I don't remember the input. Charge U? Whatever it is, it's like armored and it gives her the meter. EX, air dash, nice. Oh, drop the combo, but still cool.
We're going to Chipotle. I need people on the bus now. Chipotle!
I did say Tokon forever to the devs. I asked them about that. I was like, have you guys seen the Ryan Gosling meme of him as the Black Panther? And they were like, yeah, they were like, yeah, why? And I was like, dude, I'm gonna be saying Tokon forever when I play Black Panther. And they just laughed.
It shall be the last one you ever make.
Damn, that super is cool as fuck. This, oh, look at this command grab. Look at all that debris. He gets to use it to gain like tons of plus frame and extra damage. He is like so cool. Like they really made him so different from Marvel 3 Magneto, but in like a dope way. Charge H, tumble state, that works. You can actually do this. So she does wall splat, and then if she does her charged H, this move, if she beak drivers you, the charge version of this creates a tumble state. So that's like the state that happens when you call an assist or something, right? And it's very powerful because if you get the tumble, you can do a combo after on block. She does it later, but she also has the Kali Air Kunai. It's down, the blast, yeah, air combo after. Missed it, but that you can do a combo like that. Tokon forever. I mean, I had to rip that shit. It's just too powerful, especially because this character, Black Panther, is she's got a lot of cool stuff that I really like in a character. When I saw her, I was like, oh fuck, I'm definitely gonna play this character. And you know, it's kind of funny because I know there's like a culture war on Twitter for people who don't play fighting games that are like really mad that it's her instead of T'Challa. But T'Challa was in like Black Panther. T'Challa version was in MVCI and he was really cool. But I think the way he plays is probably... Oh, look at this combo with Cap. Oh shit, DP combos in the corner. The way he plays is probably less like a character I would like playing than Shuri, to be honest. Because they made her a character where like she has a long range weapon and like bigger normals, and they made her like more of like a fast volley tricky like mix up character with it and like the big normals, whereas like he kind of uses the claws in MVCI and like he's more focused on that, which I think is like probably a little less my style personally. So it's interesting because if he was in the game and he didn't use the spear, he just like uses the claws, which I think people associate more with him anyway, then I think he probably would have been less my playstyle than her, which is interesting to think about for me, as far as like raw gameplay stuff, right? That shit is so fucking awesome, man. Call the assist, level 1. This super is sick. Yeah, I mean, he throws the spear as well in, what's it called? He throws the spear to like proc the thing in Rivals, but he's really, the thing about him in Rivals is the claws because he's dashing on you. You know, that's like his thing. Yeah, I don't know if you can zone this Black Panther character. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how you zone her because she has an armored move that gets her a resource that gives her free command dash, and then she can just use that free command dash after she absorbs your zoning like that to get in or do offense, you know? So like, I actually don't know how you see how she just, okay, maybe you do that, but she stands full screen, it just does armor and then just like gets resources and then she just like dives in and kills you. She also has spear toss as well. Her spear throw is like quite good actually.
I'm on it.
It's easier to visually parse this gameplay than 2xKO. I would say I could see that until you unlock all your assists and people just start doing all 4 assists over and over and over because it's free. That's another thing that's crazy about this game is assists cost nothing when you like use them, which is very, very powerful because you can just like call all 4 assists and it costs you 0 resources. Like right here, you could hit all 4 assists in a row and it costs you 0 resources. So I think the visual noise of that is going to be pretty crazy, honestly, in like some scenarios after wall break where people just start like fucking doing all 4 assists in a row. You die from whiffing them though because of them getting damaged. I mean, if you call 4 assists and then run at your opponent, I doubt all 4 of your assists are taking damage. But yeah, I mean, I see the point you're making, but the next video is more mag focused. Hope we can change VAs per character. Didn't Max's footage have that? I thought when I was watching that he had like 1 character in Japanese and 1 character in English. Am I crazy, or are they all in Japanese? I thought when I heard his footage that like one of the characters had a different VO than the other. Who dive? I'm with you. That's a good Spider-Man line. Penny just speaks Japanese from time to time. Okay, yeah, maybe that's what it was. Dude, look at Daredevil just in the background of that building being a fucking creep. I'm here. That does a lot of damage for like a combo with no super and like no meter. Flame carpet. That assist seems really good, by the way. The back assist from Ghost Rider. It's a homing flame carpet. Seems good for lockdown and also seems pretty good to just like do in neutral because you just spawn a flame carpet under them. That seems like honestly pretty annoying to deal with. Yeah, I think Mag is probably like pretty happy to set up in neutral. If you just give him time, he can like start to just spam rocks, get debris out, and then start to just like pull you in, like get mix-ups off of it. Like he really becomes pesky the longer he gets to just shoot shit at you. Metallic Might. Dude, it's something about fighting game voice lines. They're just so addicting, man. I don't know what it is about fighting games, but like every voice line is just so good. You just hear them say anything and that shit gets me hype every time. Yeah, they have a lot of good VOs. Like I was saying earlier, but one thing about this game that's really cool is like the VOs are like lots of classic VOs for the characters, but also like characters for VOs that are really popular right now. It's like a nice mix of like people who have been doing the voices for a long time and then like also this combo's heat into the daggers. Oh shit. She could have actually killed there if she did super at the end. That combo is cool. Like so this combo could have killed. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Like 2H, air combo, spike, and then you do 2H again, wall splat, charge heavy, EX blast, fast fall, stand heavy, dagger toss, assist, stand heavy. If that was a super there, then that would have killed, I think.
I must fight against the best. I suppose I need to keep looking.
Damn, she talks a lot of shit. Oh, that side swap, that was really confusing looking. She talks a lot of shit. Dude, my favorite thing about this game so far is I was talking about like the footage yesterday, and I was talking to Infernasu, and you know how it is, we're talking shit. I was talking about how I was gonna body him with Blade when Blade is playable, and then he was like, "Are you even gonna play Blade? Like, aren't you gonna play like Sherry or whatever her name is. And I was like, you mean Shuri, the Black Panther? He's like, yeah, whatever that girl's name is. And I was like, this is unbelievable. The disrespect. I was like, the disrespect, man. Into the install combo? Oh, wait, hold up. Fast fall? Oh, wait, hold up. This is a cool ass combo. And then now you can just like, you can do 4D on them, like that, and then fast fall bait, and then go down again. This install is so cool. Installs that give you infinite mobility, like, come on, man. Like, it can't not be cool. Oh, I think he just made himself punishable by calling Storm there, I'm not gonna lie.
Wakanda's fangs?
Let's not pretend anybody knew her name. Shuri? Bro, she's been in like 5 Marvel movies. I think people know her name, even if you don't know the comics. Sherry. Yeah, this is, I think, some of the best gameplay that they posted so far. Look at this combo. This shit is so much better than my fuck-ass combo. Into the rock setup, into the command grab. Okay, so it's EX rock to pull you into B+, cross up. J6H, 214M, air combo, charge heavy into metallic might, the down, and you pull him back down, get the combo. This is plus, and then it pulls you in, and then he does tick jab into command grab. And then you can combo off that as well if you call assist, I'm pretty sure. This is dev footage that they sent over B-roll. I was playing earlier. Tuned out after Infinity War? I mean, she's in Infinity War. She has like a pretty big part in that. Ghost Rider's cool in this game too, yeah. I mean, it being Robbie, I don't think it's, you know, I think people are just happy to see Ghost Rider and stuff, to be honest with you. He's gonna overheat. Are we gonna see the, dude, down inputs? I know. I think down inputs are like universally hated though. I don't think it's like a 2x KO problem. I think everybody hates down inputs.
Prepare yourself.
Dude, yeah, Broski screenshotted like the presidential suite, but I think tickets in general, or that hotel in general, the Marina Bay Sands or whatever in Singapore, is just expensive. Like, I think that hotel is just insanely expensive. He posted the presidential suite at Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, and it's $27,000. Well, this penny combo is crazy. But I think default hotel prices are like $1,800 or something, right? They're already really expensive. Yeah, $27K a night for the presidential suite. Yeah. Metallic might. Dude, he is shooting some fucking metal at your ass. Oh, he got hit by the trap. Damn, her noises when she hits you are so fucking loud. But he can do the big super, the assemble super. Oh, yeah. The whole squad beats your ass. This super is fucking awesome. On the path to glory. What a cool ass super.
Mutant kind shall rise.
Dude, he's rolling them R's.
And I will be the one to lead the way.
I mean, can we watch some Ghost Rider? I don't think there's like a lot of Ghost Rider footage, to be honest. I don't even know if you guys watched the exhibition at Evo, but like I was talking to Cloud about it, and Cloud's like, yeah, dude, I don't remember a single fucking combo. He won the tournament, by the way. He's like, I don't remember shit from the beta. I just went up there and just did my basic shit and called it a day. You know, like nobody knows how to play. That footage, I think, is a lot worse than this. I mean, what Iron Man footage would I even show up? Who even has, okay, what I'm trying to tell you, I'm being nice, but maybe I should be meaner so you guys get a better idea. The footage from the show floor is very bland. It's people doing basically ABC, ABC, ABC. Like there's not really a lot of new stuff in it. because no one has training mode and they're just playing on the show floor and doing basic medium heavy finish, medium heavy finish, medium heavy fit. Like there's nothing super like, oh, from it. I couldn't even clip farm the Evo footage. Yeah, like nobody could do a B&B. Like I was watching Nerd Josh and he couldn't do his Spider-Man B&Bs, which I know during the beta, I'm sure he had them, but like watching him try to do Spider-Man B&Bs and shit and watching Cloud try to do B&Bs, like nobody could remember like a single combo. Yeah, this footage is much better. And I think more importantly, in 2 weeks, when we get the beta, like the footage from that will be like 10x better.